Hey everyone, this is Thatch and welcome to PUCL's Trivia Rewind. I'd like to remind everybody that this is a show that takes place about 4 years in the past. So now you're just about entering the land where Pikachu and Eevee are very, very popular, and now Partner Pikachu and Partner Eevee can be answers. So please be aware that not everything is exactly up to date, and if you want to catch more recent episodes of PUCL's PokeQuiz, you can of course just check out PUCL, a Pokemon podcast, wherever you're listening to this podcast, or anywhere else you might want to listen to podcasts. So be sure to check it out. Yeah, let it roll. Welcome to PuCL's PokeQuiz, the part of the show where we quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge. That means no computer screens, nothing, no help, no phone a friend. These two guys are going to be working together as a team to try to answer 5 Pokemon-related questions for a possible total of 7 points. You'll understand. One of these is a bonus point. There's a hint they can use, cash in for an extra point, blah, blah, blah. They are competing against their fellow co-host in a race to whoever can get 30 points the fastest. They are going to get $20 credit to the PuCL T Public Store, where they can pick out any PuCL t-shirt they want. It's going to be great. Probably the one with their own faces on it, because they are that facetious.
Probably, I am not.
No,
I hate anything that has my face on it.
Zcron is going to buy the Thatch t-shirt if he wins.
Nope, I refuse to validate you anymore. I already do this podcast.
I'm not forcing you to do it. But
that's what you say publicly.
Get back in the closet. But this segment is brought to you by AnimeGravy.com, where you can pick up a great amount of anime merch, including Professor Oak posters, other Pokemon artwork, as well as just some general anime stuff. So check them out, AnimeGravy.com. They are sponsoring this segment of the show. We are going to go ahead and jump right into the questions, though. So I hope you guys are ready, because here comes question number 1.
I'm ready.
Sure.
In what generation did both the Pokemon and the moves have the same number? So you had the same number of Pokemon in that generation as you had the same number of moves in that generation.
So like new moves?
Well, total moves.
That's interesting. I would think it's going to be 2 or 3.
Yeah, because how many TMs did Gen 2 have? Because Gen 3 had 50 as well, so I'm thinking they didn't add that many in Gen 3, and they didn't add too many Pokemon.
I think they added a surprising amount in Gen 3. I want to lean on Gen 2 because I know there's an egg glitch, and that's how you get Celebi, and I think there's a move dedicated to each Pokemon, and that's how you do the egg glitch. But
yeah, that's honestly our best lead. I'll go with Gen 2 on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Gen 2 is correct. There are 251 Pokemon as well as 251 moves. So check that out. That's crazy. All right. So we're going to keep talking about moves for a little bit. And what we want to know here is what move type is the least common. By type, it's like Pokemon type. What type is the least common type in moves?
Sure. The first thing that comes to mind, just without me thinking at all, is Dragon.
Dragons?
I don't know if that's right, though.
I think it's going to be between Dragon and Steel.
Or like Ice or something. Ice has a few weird status moves, like it's got Haze and stuff.
Yeah.
Haze, Mist,
because I don't think it's Dark anymore. Dark has plenty of moves nowadays.
And I think there are quite a few Steel types as well. Fairy is a decent choice because that came out in Gen 6.
Yeah, Fairy's but there are so few Dragon moves, though. I feel like it's probably just Dragon.
I'm going to go with Dragon in this case as well.
Dragon is correct. There's only 18 of them, so there's not that many at all.
Your next question, name them all.
Well, we are gonna keep talking about Dragon type moves though in this next question. I have nice segues for almost all of the questions today.
You're really showing us your moves today.
Yeah. So the segue I have is we like Dragon type moves, but Do you know that Dragon Hammer is a move that Alolan Executor got this generation? It was introduced in Generation 7, and it's its signature move. However, some Pokemon that's not named Smeargle can actually learn this move. What Pokemon can learn Dragon Hammer that's not Alolan Executor?
Ooh, that is a hard question.
Yes.
Ooh.
You do also have your hint. Don't forget that.
Okay, so what I'm gonna guess is that we can kind of think of an egg move, maybe a tall or long Pokemon. So like Gyarados, maybe?
No, it's not Gyarados.
Okay. Long Pokemon that are dragons or like close to dragons. Maybe Tropius?
You know what? I wouldn't doubt it if it's Tropius, but let's... Tropius is just weird enough for it to be it.
Yeah, like... I think it was in the Dragon Egg group, too, so it would be able to get that as an egg move, maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of Tropius, but... Because I don't think it's going to be any Gen 7 Pokemon.
And, like, all the... Maybe Komodo? Because
it's not Komodo.
Okay. Gen 6, so that was Gudra.
No, not Gudra.
I'm going to need an answer,
Hydreigon.
guys.
You know what? I'm just going to go with Tropius, because it's weird enough.
Yeah, it seems odd enough.
Tropius
no one would run it.
Is correct.
What? Oh my god!
Tropius can learn Dragon Hammer via egg move and Ultra Sun Ultra move.
Now that I'm imagining it like slamming its head with the bananas on something, I'm just laughing.
It's ridiculous. I didn't know that until today, and I didn't think you guys would get that. But good job to you guys. Good job to you.
Let's get a perfect score, R.Sigma.
All right, close. So this next, so we like Tropius. This next question has to do nothing with Tropius. In fact,
is it more moves? Thatch? Are you doing this to us?
You like moves, and a famous character from a fighting game named Captain Falcon wants you to show me your moves. Speaking of fighting games, we have Pokken tournament in the Pokemon world, and I want to know. There are 3 answers for this, but I only need 2 of them. What 3 evolutions are support Pokemon in Pokken tournament?
All right, so
Sylveon's probably one.
Umbreon, and Sylveon. Yeah.
Okay.
Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. Because I'm pretty sure Sylveon is one. I know Espeon and Umbreon are.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I occasionally use them.
Does
and
Eevee
Sylveon
count?
Seems really familiar.
Because I'm pretty sure Eevee's in it too.
Yeah, Eevee is one, but I don't think that's an evolution.
It's not an evolution, yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Umbreon, Espeon, and Sylveon are correct. You get the 2 points for that. So you guys are at, I guess that's 6 points right now. Or no, 5 points. 5 for 4. 5 for 4.
5. We need one more.
So this next question is your base point question, as usual. And I want to know, because I chose this relatively quickly, what ghost-type Pokemon has the highest base speed of all ghost-type Pokemon?
Marshadow comes to mind.
What do you know what its base speed is?
125.
All right. The closest thing I can think of is Gengar. Mega Ghost Pokemon.
Mega Gengar is faster. Yes, you are correct.
Mega Gengar.
It is 130.
And we do include Megas, right?
Yes.
So, Mega Gengar. It wouldn't be, obviously...
Giratina's not fast.
There's no fast Ghost Pokemon up to Gen 3. Gen 4... No.
Those are all slow.
Oh, what? Frostlass kind of comes close, but
that's
not really.
110, not really.
Gen 5 introduced Cough Egregious and
super slow.
Chandelure
is slow.
And Golurk, yeah.
Golurk is slow.
Gen 6 was
Trevenant is slow. Pumpkaboo is slow.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Rotom maybe? No,
Rotom is...
It's Mega Gengar. It's gotta be.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's our answer.
Mega Gengar is correct. That gives you guys 7 points today. It's been a while since we got a perfect score.
I think it was last time I was on.
It's been a really long time. But that does almost change up the standings. Actually, it does change up the standings.
7 points, it probably does.
7 points. It's a pretty significant change. So as a reminder, these guys are racing to 30 points. Nobody has hit 30 yet. We finally got one person within shouting range, though. So that's actually going to be a good news bears for that person. So
it's me.
it is you, Zcron.
He stealthily signs up for the next available opening.
So
Oh my God.
Zcron is in first place with 24 points. In second place, we have Whimsicott with 17. In third place, we have Sublime with 15. In fourth, we have Seth Vilo with 14. In fifth, Basket with 12. Tied for sixth, we have Linean and R.Sigma with 11. In eighth, we have Bocephus and Dr. Shamu, both tied with 10 points. And then bringing up the rear, we have Jushiro in 10th with 6. Welcome to PokeQuiz PokeQuiz, the part of the show where we quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge. Today, Jushiro and Whimsicott are going to be acting as a team to answer 5 Pokemon-themed questions brought to us from the community over on our Discord. You can go to Discord, and there's a trivia channel where you can submit your own questions, and if they're good, we'll go ahead and select them. So I'm pretty excited to go into these, but what's going to happen is they have 5 questions. They get 1 point per question. They are going to go ahead and they have a potential for 7 because one of these questions has a bonus point, and if they get all of these questions right without using their lifeline, which is a hint for one of these questions, they can get 7 points. They're in a race at 30 points with their fellow co-hosts for a $20 credit to TeePublic, and this is all brought to you, of course, by Anime Gravy, the store where you can buy a bunch of cool anime art stuff. Yeah. they need to give me a spiel so I can read it off a card or something. But without further ado, let's just jump into it, as Philip DeFranco would say.
Let's do it.
And so our first question: what are the only fire-type Pokemon that can learn Flame Wheel? This is just a line. I'll even tell you it's a 2-stage evolution. So there's a basic and a stage 1.
Embor?
Ponyta and Rapidash.
Only non-fire type. Only non-fire type.
Known fire type.
Oh, I understood fire type too.
I said non-fire
Me too.
type. I apologize for not that clarification.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Flame Wheel.
Non-flame wheel? Wow.
And it's
It's
a
2-stage.
evolutional line, you said.
So
Yeah,
it
so
evolves twice.
No, it just evolves once. So you have a basic and a stage 1. That's it.
Oh, okay. So why would it make sense for these Pokemon to learn that move when they are not fire types?
Unless because they're
probably-
a wheel type. Maybe they're round. It looks like a wheel.
That's the best. That's the best answer ever.
They are wheel types. Okay, so the wheel types that I can come up with are either single stage or 3-stage. So
What about Voltorb and Electrode? They don't learn Flame Wheel? I'm throwing stuff because I really don't know. I'm seeing what's sticking to the wall.
I think they might learn Flame Charge, not Flame Wheel.
Okay.
But let's keep it on the back burner. It's a good answer.
Do you want to just use our hint this quick?
Let's give ourselves another 20 seconds. I think we have another 20 seconds to answer.
I forgot to write the timestamp down, so I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
so
then
we
it's
have
60
forever
seconds.
to
We have
answer.
60 seconds before we have, I believe. 3 hours, actually. 3 hours. What about, I'm thinking about round Pokemon, that could learn Flame Wheel, but I'm really running.
So there are 2 answers that come to mind about Pokemon that curl up and roll around, and one of them is Fampi and Donphan, and the other is Sentret and Furret.
Yes. You're right.
So those 2, I think, would make a list a tiny bit.
I am going to need an answer now.
Okay. Do you want to, I really like the Donphan one.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Okay.
Donphan is unfortunately incorrect. You're going to be blown away by this. It's actually Rattata and Raticate.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
I would have never got that. That's
Even with the
crazy.
hint, I'm glad we didn't use it.
It's crazy.
Because if you had said it's a normal type rodent from Route 1, I would have said, oh, then it's Sentret and Furret.
Yeah. All right. So the next question, speaking of fire type moves, like Greninja, Delphox has its signature move as Mystical Fire. And like Greninja also, it actually shares that move with one other Pokemon.
Miss Magius.
Who's the other Pokemon? Okay.
There you go.
Miss Magius is correct. So you guys are 1 for 2. Miss Magius does learn Mystical Fire as well. Just like,
represent.
does Chestnut have I guess it gets Spiky Shield. It has Spiky Shield, which is so boring compared to Mystical Fire and Water Shuriken.
Yeah,
wow.
Chespin really got the short end of the stick right there in that
it did.
generation.
Okay, so this one I know specifically comes from Uncle Oshawott, which makes me happy. What Pokemon has this Pokedex entry from Pokemon Moon version? Even if it loses one of its heads, it can live relatively problem-free. It makes snow clouds inside its body.
Even if it loses one of its head, snow clouds inside its body.
Snow clouds?
Yeah.
As in clouds of snow?
Apparently.
Yes.
Sounds like a vanilla, the Vanillux line.
It does. What else has more than one head and is an ice type? I can't think of anything.
Yeah, the other one, when he said when it loses one of its heads, the immediately thought was the Damo?
No, what I thought about losing heads was Alolan Executor, because it's a palm tree and let's just drop off. but I know the entries for Alolan Executor are all different. So yeah, it might be Vanillux, who has like more than one head, but it really has more than one body, so...
But still attached, right?
Yeah.
I need an answer.
Want to go with that one? Or do you want to use the hint?
I think we can safely go for that one.
There we
There's
go.
not a lot of many others that make sense.
Okay. Vanillux it is.
Vanillux is correct.
Yes.
So there you guys go. You are 2 for 3.
Good job, Jay.
Our next question has to do with money.
Oh.
In the country of, I'm going to mispronounce this, Niue? I'm going to look this up, actually, the pronunciation.
Niue, yes.
Niue. I did say it right. They actually put Pokemon on some of their legal currency. I'm sure you guys have heard about this in one way or another. And
Yes.
there were 5 Pokemon on their currency when they did this. I'm going to give you a point for every 2 of them you can mention, and you get all 5, you get bragging points. Actually, because I've been doing this, if you get all 5, I'll give you the point back for the Flame Wheel question.
Oh.
But you still can't get the 7, or you still can't get 7. You can't save the hint and get 7.
Well, it's safe to assume that Pikachu's a safe bet.
Yeah. And I'm like 90% sure one of the others is Meowth.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
There are 5, he said.
Yes.
So that's 2 of them. We can either guess that it might be the original starters, the
Which
3 ones.
I'm pretty sure they are.
They are? Okay. The other ones would be they cherry-picked famous, popular Pokemon and like Charizard, Mewtwo, but I don't know if they would do that. Because I've honestly haven't heard this news. This is literally news to me.
But it's like a really, really, really old thing.
Yeah, this is pretty old.
Yeah.
It would make sense. Like, they had this at least like 10 to 15 years ago. Because I remember hearing about
then it has
this,
to be
like,
the
a
starters,
while
Meowth
ago.
and Pikachu then, yeah.
Like, no, it might have been like they did this like during Gen 2 or Gen 3. But I'm pretty sure it was like Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Meowth. What I'm not sure about is whether they were Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, or, you know, like
Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise.
and Blastoise, yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's more likely than it is the base forms of the starters.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, let's give it a
I'm
try.
not sure. Okay, let's go with Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Meowth.
That is correct on all 5 accounts.
Yes! Whimsicott for the epic win.
So that gives you guys 5 points. You are 5 for 4 right now. However, you can't cash in the hint. I will make
of
that
course.
clear. All right, so the next question is a base stat question like always, and I'm running out of who has the highest one of what type because we've done this for 2 years. And so I want to know what not fully evolved Pokemon has the highest base stat total.
What a good question.
That is a good question. What not fully evolved Pokemon has what?
The highest base stat total.
Vigoroth? Sounds like it might be in a contender. No?
Of course you have the hint.
Contender.
You have the hint.
Exactly. We should use the hint because I have other ideas.
And we can't catch it in either, so might as well.
This is a normal type Pokemon, and when it evolves, it only changes one of its stats.
It does sound like Vigoroth.
It does sound like Vigoroth, right?
Okay, because Chansey changes several of its stats.
Yeah.
It changes at least 2, because its special attack goes up, and I think it gets even more HP when it goes into Blissey.
Well, it could be Vigoroth, normal types that have base stat, and then when it evolves, it only gains one stat. I'm drawing a blank of what else it could possibly be that is normal type.
Yeah, me too. Like, if I am right about Chansey, because Chansey, by virtue of having like 70 billion as its HP stat, has a pretty high base stat total, which you wouldn't think, because it has like 5 speeds and 5 attack.
Wow. Yeah.
So its base stat total is decent, but I think Vigoroth might be
the one.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it's between Chansey and Vigoroth.
Which one do you want to go with?
I think you've been trusting me so far, and I want to trust you. Let's go with Vigoroth.
Okay, Vigoroth it is.
Vigoroth is unfortunately incorrect.
Sorry.
The answer is actually type null.
Oh. That's
It's
right.
only the only stat that changes when it evolves is its speed from 59 to 95.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that happens.
Well.
It's got a base stat total of 534. Vigoroth, on the other hand, has 440. Just as a heads up.
Okay.
But yeah, good try there. You still got 5 points, so you can't be
good.
too mad about
still
that. Yeah,
good.
absolutely. You guys can't be too mad about that. So you guys are actually chugging right along. You guys are doing pretty well. Let's see. So we've got that changes up the stats kind of. By that I mean everybody's still like a pretty good contender in this. It's not just everybody's doing pretty well here. So let's go ahead. We're gonna take a look. In first place, we have Zcron with 24 points. So he's kind of in shooting range next time he's on the show. Whimsicott is in second with 22 points. So you're a little far off. You got 2 shows to go probably. And then in third, we have Sublime with 15. In fourth, we have Seth Vilo with 14. Followed up in fifth by Basket with 12. Linian, Sigma, and Jushiro are all tied for 6th with 11. And then Bocephus and Dr. Shamu are tied with 10 apiece. We're pretty close there. Like, everybody's doing really, really well. So
Nice.
good on you for all being on the show and spreading out. And welcome to PUCL's PokeQuiz, where we're going to quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge. That means no internet. I don't think you can answer some of these questions with the internet anyway. So good luck to you guys.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
All of these questions are brought to you by people on our Discord server in the trivia channel. You can submit your own trivia there, and maybe we'll pick it if it's good. Today, since we're recording off schedule, I didn't have the time to sift through the questions as usual, so you guys are going to get, just like the topic today, a smorgasbord of quality. So if you guys are ready, we're going to go ahead. These guys are going to get 5 questions, each of them going to be worth 1 point apiece. One of them will be a bonus point question, and they get 2 points on that one. They do have a hint they can use as a lifeline. However, if they get all the questions right and don't use the hint, they can cash it in for an extra point. And finally, before we continue, this segment is brought to you by AnimeGravy.com, where they need to give me a little spiel to read so that I can advertise them properly. You can go over to AnimeGravy.com and get some cool Pokemon art. They're good people. They're just fantastic people. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna play. You guys are playing against your fellow co-hosts in a race of 30 points. Whoever gets there first gets that $20 credit to TeePublic, where you can get a picture of yourself on a t-shirt and be very vain.
But there's the PuckleCon tees now.
Oh, the PuckleCon tees are up there too. Yeah, that's true.
They look sweet.
Or a tapestry.
Or a tapestry, yes. And then you can sleep in it at night.
Yes.
All right. So if you guys are ready, I've got the Discord pulled up. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Are you guys ready?
RCS be
guess.
with us, yes.
Yes.
All right. Question number 1. What is the only real world continent? This includes countries that are in that continent that, so like if the country's referenced, the continent's referenced. That is not referenced in any way or gets any special treatment in the Pokemon games, I should say.
I feel like with that extremely specific...
Okay, so South America has Mew.
Technically.
I just figured this was fair because there's 7 possible choices, and I figured you could like get it down to like 3.
North America has Lieutenant Surge.
So I mean, like by reference, are you meaning like real world thing or like the Pokemon itself?
The game mentions it.
Oh, the game mentions it.
Yeah, like that's where I was going with.
Yes.
I feel like Antarctica is mentioned by something. Doesn't Raichu have something to do with Indian elephants?
I know that that's Asia, and I know that Arcanine has specifically mentioned something about China.
Okay. So we have. I feel like Africa's mentioned at some point, right? So I feel like it's probably Australia.
I'm writing real quick.
It might be Europe, but I feel like it's Australia.
Yeah, I feel like it's Australia. Especially, like I said, with that very specific, the country can also be the continent, can also be the this. That's kind of a hint.
Is Australia your final answer?
Yeah, I think there's
Sure.
something that.
That's correct because I misread the question from the Discord. And
Yes.
the question
I love
was phrased, what is the only real world continent not referenced in any way or gets special treatment in Pokemon? And it says no Antarctica or weird spin-offs. And the answer for the Oceanic region or Australia is that it has exclusive Pokemon and Go and exclusive community days. So I'm going to give you that answer. Also, Africa's never explicitly mentioned in any Pokemon games. Or Antarctica, but because he just like dropped off Antarctica. So Africa was never mentioned though. And so, but I guess that means only 3 of them have been referenced, or 4 of them have been referenced, which is Lieutenant Surge. You got that one. Asia for several, like Ghastly, Alolan Raichu, and Parasect mentions like China as well. South America for Mew, like you said. Europe is mentioned in the Silphco building, where the worker says there's a branch of Silphco in Russia. So
I wouldn't.
I guess
have
that's
that
technically Europe.
I mean, it is, right?
Partially.
Partially, right? And then, you guys are correct. You guys are correct in so many ways.
Poke Russia. What would that be like?
I don't know. Man, next region.
Cold.
And unicycles with bears.
I feel like that's too many. There has to be a Pokemon that's a unicycle or something like that. That's when we get like Pokemon Digi evolution or like DNA evolution. Yeah, it's bad. It's fine. I'm here.
Stop it.
All right, so that's 1 point so far. So our next question is going to be, this one comes from Uncle Oshawott. It's a Pokedex entry. I'm going to start making this like a type of question. I really like these. So its Ultra Moon Pokedex entry says, its fine scales don't just reduce wind resistance. Their sharp edges also cause injury to any opponent who attacks it. Who's that Pokemon?
Sounds like Garchomp.
I could go with that, yeah.
But
Is
I feel
Garchomp your
like,
final answer?
give me like 30 more seconds.
There's only 400 options. So
I know. Because it's Ultra Moon. Is it Garchomp's in that dex, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm so bad at dexes, so yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else scaly. Druddigon comes to mind. Rough Skin is something that it sounds like.
Didn't it have wind resistance or something part of it though?
Yeah,
So-
wind resistance. That sounds like a Garchomp-y kind of thing to say. Because, they can fly.
It's either Garchomp or Salamence, I think.
I don't think it's Salamence. Those usually reference specifically flying for,
yeah,
like,
okay.
my dreams came true.
I'm okay with just going with Garchomp.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Garchomp is correct.
Yes.
That is correct. And so since that question was very consistent, we're going to go ahead and just ask another one because Uncle Oshawott gave several. Because I don't want there to be another ball of confusion. So this next one says, its Alpha Sapphire Pokedex entry reads, it gently holds injured and weak Pokemon in its fins. Its special membrane heals their wounds. Who's that Pokemon?
What the heck?
It
Alpha
gently holds
Sapphire.
injured and weak Pokemon in its fins. Its special membrane heals their wounds.
Interesting.
This one's pretty specific. Like if you hear the Pokemon, you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Alomomola.
I don't think that's an Alpha Sapphire. Plus,
It doesn't matter.
A new dex
It
entry.
has the national dex.
I don't think it's Alamomola.
I'm not 100% sure if it would be.
Yeah, special membrane. What's got a special membrane that holds things? That's
a wish.
I'm gonna need an answer.
Maybe
nothing
Max-
in Gen 3 in Alpha Sapphire got a new Dex entry. They were all kind of revamps of their original Dex entry. So
maybe it's something from XY.
it could be a new thing that got an Alpha Sapphire entry, yeah.
But even
That was
then,
available there.
like Gen 5 didn't have water Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's Clawitzer or the little seahorse thing. Nautilus.
I need an
Not
answer,
a cut,
guys.
not a cut. Get it right. I guess Alamomola sounds okay. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't feel right saying it, but it sounds okay.
Is Alamomola your final answer?
I think it has
Yeah.
to be, yeah.
That is correct.
What?
It is Alomomola. So you guys are 3 for 3 right now on the smorgasbord of questions. This next question has your bonus point in it. There are 2 answers to this question. I think this one's slightly fair.
Slightly fair?
It's mostly
We'll
fair.
find out.
Of the original 151 Pokemon, excluding Alolan forms and Megas, what are the only 2 type combinations to not appear in any subsequent generation? 2 type combinations.
Excluding Mega and Alolan.
Yeah, so we're just looking at the original 151, the way they were.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to think of semi-unique things. Rock, water, out.
Poison Ground?
What was Poison Ground in Gen 1?
Nidoking and Nidoqueen?
Oh, yeah, that's one. That's one for sure. Is that 2, technically? Because they're different species?
No. There's another
a type
type combination. There's another type
But
combination.
they're different species that can't even breathe, Thatch.
Let's see. We have
Okay.
another grass bug in Leviani.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of grass poisons. Luckily, that's-
No, that had Smoochum.
Yeah, same with Magnezone for the magnets.
Nothing dragon, nothing... Well, ghost. Is there another ghost poison? No.
No? I don't think so.
No, there's no other ghost poison, so it's those 2.
Okay.
Of course they're poison types. Gen 1.
It's Gen 1.
Are those your final answers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are correct. Poison Ground and Ghost Poison have never been in any generation other than Gen 1. Woo. Ta-da! So you guys are 5 for 4 right now. You guys are cruising right along. So next question's a base stat question. I'm also getting this from the Discord server, if it makes you feel any better.
Ooh.
It shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't. So this next question, because I'm running out of max base stat questions, they've been helping me out. And here's a base stat question. What non-legendary Mega Pokemon has the highest base stat total?
Non-legendary Mega.
Well,
Is there anything higher than the pseudos?
that's what I was thinking. No? There's like 3 of them.
There's something
Or are there
higher
4?
than...
I don't know that this question was fact-checked, so...
Yeah, because like Tyranitar, Metagross, and
Salamence,
are all
Garchomp,
600. Garchomp.
Diancie,
Diancie's
but that's a legendary. But it's the same base stat total though. That's
Yeah.
why it popped out.
So those are all 700.
There's
So
nothing that I can think of that just randomly
Slacking doesn't have a Mega.
Slacking doesn't have a Mega. Greninja isn't space 600 and it gains 100 just like a Mega, so it's below the 700 threshold.
Yep.
And it's not technically a Mega, but functionally it basically is.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Thatch, you mentioned something like this wasn't fact checked.
No, it wasn't fact-checked.
So do we get like a hot or cold hint here?
If you really want one, I guess. I mean, you're on the right track, I think.
I think.
I think, yes. That's what I'll give you. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're very hot. You're very hot.
Okay. The answer is Mega Mawa. No.
Huge power.
Factoring in the huge power boost with its 256 base attack. No. Yeah, I guess any one of the pseudo legendaries. Which one's your favorite, Sigma?
Well, Garchomp's Mega is horrible, so let's pick him.
Garchomp's Mega.
That is correct. It's tied with Tyranitar, Salamence, and Metagross. The answer that was given in the Discord server, just to shame a little bit, was Mega Gyarados, which is horribly wrong.
No,
that
that's
we've
not
just
right.
proven. It was 640. He's like, it's the highest. I'm like, and then you guys were just like, Mega Metagross. I'm like, yeah, no, you're right.
Instantly. It's one of the pseudos, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys, that's the perfect score for you guys today on the smorgasbord of Puckle topics. So we are going to go ahead and edit in those points for you. And you guys are going to be moving up in the world.
7 points closer to a tapestry. Thank
to a tapestry. And so let me go ahead and sort this. In first place, we've got Zcron with 24 points, followed up by Whimsicott with 22 points. In third place, we have Seth Vilo now with 21 points. Woo! In fourth place, we have R.Sigma with 18 points. In fifth place, we have Sublime with 15. In sixth, we have Basket with 12. Tied for seventh, we have Linian and Jushiro. In ninth, we have Bo and Shamu tied. And that is it. That's everybody. Welcome to PokeQuiz PokeQuiz, the part of the show where we quiz your co-hosts on their innate Pokemon knowledge. That means no internet, no friends, I guess, or anything. You gotta use what's in your heads. That's the point. That's the point of the game. We're gonna see how much you know about Pokemon, because I guess we're all super fans and we know more than the average Joe. So we're gonna go ahead, ask these questions. These all come from the Puckle Discord channel. Sublime and Whimsicott are gonna be operating as a team to answer these questions. And they're in a race to 30 points against their fellow co-host. Whoever gets to 30 points first wins trivia this cycle, and then we reset the ladder. They are playing for $20 of Puckle T Public Store credit, so Sublime can be vain and get his face on a t-shirt or a mug. And, of course, this is brought to you by Anime Gravy. They gave me a thing to say, and I completely forgot, but it's where you can go and you can buy a bunch of anime-style art for many of your favorite characters outside of even Pokemon. And they even have things such as the cool Green Tauros poster over there. They also do t-shirts and pins and a bunch of other stuff over there as well. So go check out animegravy.com.
We love the gravies.
We love those guys. Yeah.
We do.
And they sponsor this segment. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So question number 1. This is a number question. There is a plus or minus on it. Back in Gen 4, how many Poketech apps are there? Plus or minus 2.
Oh no. It's a lot.
Ooh, gosh. Okay, let's count them out. There's the counter, the coin flip, the clock, the berry map, the roaming map.
The one where you can look at your party.
Yeah. The one where you can look at your Pokemon.
The clock? You said clock. Did you say clock?
I did say it.
Okay.
Then there's, I think something for, like communications or radio or something like that. I would throw out there, like a 12 because there were like a lot of them and we're probably forgetting a few.
Is 12 your final answer then?
Let's go a little higher. Maybe 15? Because I feel like there were a lot.
I feel like 15 is overshooting it a bit.
Okay,
but
so what about
14?
Let's do 14. All right, I'd be happy. Yeah. Let's do 14. Sure.
14 is incorrect. The answer is actually 25.
What?
So there were more. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there were a lot.
Yeah. It's like 25. There's a ton. It's because you've got the clock, you've got a calculator, you've got a pedometer, you've got a memo pad, you've got the friendship checker, you've got the Pokemon list. I mean, dowsing rate, you got the dowsing machine essentially in there. You've got a berry searcher, you've got a daycare checker, you've got Pokemon catch history, just a counter, an analog watch.
You know, it's Gen 4. I don't feel bad for not knowing this.
No, I don't either. Although, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot.
All right. So next question. What is the only generation to not allow you to play as or battle Pokemon trainers Red and Blue?
Okay, 1 and 2 are out.
5 is out. 7 is out.
4 is out. 5 is out. 7 is out.
What about... Oh, 3? It can't be 3 because that's a remake, so it has to be
Exactly,
6.
so it's 6.
That is correct. It is Generation 6. It doesn't have any red or blue thing. I mean, there's a mention of blue in it, but that's about it. All right, so that's
We did that very effectively.
That's 1 for 2. That was very quick and very fast. I appreciate that. So this next one, Uncle Oshawott does these, and I actually really, really like these questions. And I want to start incorporating them once a week as well, where it's just a Pokedex entry, and you guys have to figure out what Pokemon it is. And he picks good ones that you can actually possibly tell what the Pokemon is. It's not something stupid. So this one says, the Ultra Moon Pokedex entry reads, their skin is so thin that they'll be burned if sunlight hits them. When it gets cold out, they gather together to warm one another's bodies. Who's that Pokemon?
It's Zubat.
Yes, it is.
That is correct. Zubat.
Don't ask me how I knew that off the bat, but I remember reading something about Zubat's skin being so thin it would burn in sunlight.
So that's 2 points, yeah. All right, so this next question, I've been doing this when the opportunity arises, by the way. So if you miss a question beforehand today, there is a chance for this question to be worth up to 3 points. So you can get your 1 point back.
Oh.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, I have questions that have, like, an absurdly large number of answers, and it helps to be able to be like, well, if you get, like, this many, because, like, I don't expect you to know all of them, but if you get to a certain threshold, that's the 2 points, and now if you get to all of them, you'll get all 3 points, and you can return. So, for 2 points, this is your 2-point question. There are 15 Pokemon that lose their type upon evolving. For 1 point, name 5 of them. For 2 points, name 10 of them. And you can get your redemption point if you name all 15.
Okay. Cubone when it evolves into Alolan Marowak.
Oh, Lowlands, that's a good point. Eevee.
Yes. Eevee? Mm-hmm.
Masquerain.
Yes.
Or, well, not Masquerain, Surskit, rather. Loses its water typing. Scorpy.
Yes.
We're at 4. I'm writing these down because that's a long list.
Yeah, I'm
yes,
sorry.
that's probably a good
No
idea.
worries.
Then we have loses typing. Gloom into Blossom loses poison.
Good.
So that's
one.
5, so that's a point.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a point.
Is Poliwhirl already fighting type?
No, it is not. It gains it.
Okay. Nincada, when it evolves into both Shedinja and Ninjas,
It loses the ground
type.
typing. That's a good point. Which is a shame.
That
'cause-
counts as 1, by the way. That's 1.
Okay.
Well, but like it's a shame it loses the pug ground typing because that's
It
kind of
is.
cool.
It is.
You're at 6, right?
Yes,
Yes.
we are at 6.
It takes a
It
while.
takes a minute to like go through the list of all the Pokemon in your mind.
Scyther
Scyther loses the
flying.
flying type. That's a good point.
Yes.
And
Steely-
actually, Onyx, yes,
loses
loses the rock typing.
Exactly. Then
A lot of Gen 2.
Azurill loses normal.
Good one. Is that 10 or are we at 9?
It's 9.
Or at 9, okay, let's come up with at least one more.
Yes. And then we should cash in the hint and use it. In fact, let's do this now because otherwise we are using up way too much time on this question.
Yeah, because it's one that you have to think about a long time.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I gotta come up with a hint. I gotta think about the ones that you're missing. So, let's see. So you're missing one from Gen 3. Oh, wait. You're missing 2 from Gen 3. You're missing 2 from Gen 6. 1 from Gen 2.
Okay, 2 from 3, 1 from 6, 2 from 2.
Yeah, that's 5, right? Is that what I gave you? I'm trying to think about
and
the
we're
other
missing
one.
6.
Oh, and then you're missing another one, another Alolan.
From
Another Alolan.
7, Alolan, okay. Well, let's think of the Alolans because there's very few of those.
Yeah, Alolan
Execute-
Executor loses
Execute-
Psychic.
Yeah, it was Execute Grass Psychic, then that would be one.
Yes.
That brings you to 10, so that's 2 points.
Okay, so we have 2 from 2, 1 from 6. And
No, one
2
from 2, 1 from 2, 2 from 3, 2 from 6.
2 from 6, okay.
Yes, 2 from 6.
I am surprised at the 2 from Generation 6. There are so few of them, you would think we would be able to...
Okay, so we should be able to come up with those fairly easily then, because that's a relatively small pool of Pokemon. Oh, Fletchinder. No, wait, never mind. What's the
It does lose
pre-evolution?
normal. It does lose
Yeah,
normal.
what's the name of it though? It's not It's Fletchling.
Yep. And then...
You probably won't think about it, because I don't think anybody thinks about this one ever.
Huh. What's the type? Well, no, that would
No, that's just bug. That's probably not it. Oh, but I'm thinking about the Burmy line, but the Burmy line...
That wouldn't count. And we don't have any missing from Gen 4.
You're right though, because Burmy, when it evolves into Mothim, loses the secondary typing that's given by the coat.
Oh, well then I missed one, so there's 16, but I'll take 15 still.
Okay, so we only
Wait, Burmy doesn't get a secondary typing from the coat.
It's just Wormadam? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you didn't miss it.
Yeah.
I think Trapinch is just ground, so it doesn't lose anything.
One of the Pokemon from Gen 3, you should know, Whimsicott. You like this one.
Oh gosh.
It's fluffy.
Yes. It's, I have another one, though. It's Kirlia into Gallade.
No.
Loses Fairy.
Oh, yeah.
Loses Fairy.
Kirlia. Is that one of the Gen 3 ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And a fluffy Pokemon from Gen 3 that I like, and now I feel terrible about not remembering
Okay,
this.
let's think. What are the fluffy things of Gen 3?
It's like looking at a cloud.
Oh, Altaria.
Right. Yeah, it loses normal.
Yeah, it does. What's the pre-evolution?
Swablu loses normal, you're
Swablu,
right.
that's
It's one of my favorites.
So you're still
And
missing two. I think you're missing the Gen
One
2
from Gen 2 and one
6
from Gen 6.
Gen
We
6
did good.
and Gen... Did you say Gen 2?
Gen 2.
Yes.
There's one from Gen 2 you're missing.
So it's a Pokemon that loses the typing that was introduced in Gen 2, not a evolution that was introduced in Gen 2. Yes. Okay, so
neither of that matters, but
just wanted to confirm because that helps narrow it out a bit.
Yeah. None of that matters because this Pokemon's just its entire line is contained in Gen 2.
Okay, that's interesting. It just that's important information.
Near the end.
Oh, that's right. Pupitar loses
Pupitar.
ground.
Yeah, that's right.
And now we're just missing the Gen 6 one.
The one from Gen 6.
And there are only
that nobody thinks about this one. I don't know how to do it without giving it away.
Would the typing give it away?
Yes, absolutely.
It's not a form change, it's an evolution.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I don't think it's the starters because the starters start out as plain one type.
Yeah. Although Rowlet, oh my gosh, Rowlet. We forgot Dartrix.
Oh, I forgot
Rowlet
about
loses
that.
flying. We got 15.
I'll take it.
15.
I'll take
Speaking of
I
starters,
forgot. I messed up.
Thank you.
But that is true. I'll take those 15. The one that you were missing from Gen 6 was Skrelp.
I should have known that. I am so embarrassed.
You're right.
Skrelp. But yeah, there are 16. I missed Rowlet. Because I found a nice list that was up to Gen 6, and I tried to add some Gen 7 stuff. I forgot Rowlet. You are
sorry, Seth
correct.
Vilo. I failed you.
That was a very long one, but...
Yes. No, it was worthwhile. I think it was fun. You got 3 points out of that, though.
And we did really good. We got them, yeah.
You got 3. So there you guys go. You are now 5 for 4. But you used the hint, so you can only get one more point possibly today. And so this is so I've run out of highest base stats to really give you guys anymore. I started doing a little bit weirder stuff. And so I want to know what Pokemon has the highest unique base stat total.
Ooh.
So it doesn't share this base stat total with anybody else.
Wouldn't it be Arceus? Does anything have 720? No, wouldn't it be Mega Rayquaza? Wouldn't it just be Mega Rayquaza?
What is Mega Rayquaza's base stat total?
I think it's 780.
780?
Yeah. Because it's a 680 legendary, right? And then it gets mega stats. That's 780. Does anything else have that high? I'm trying. Oh no, because Mewtwo would have that too. Darn it.
Yeah, exactly. So unique.
Okay, so then we have to go below that. It would either be Ultra Necrozma or Arceus.
I think Ultra Necrozma actually, because some things have 720. I think.
What I know. Okay, so Arceus does. What else does? I can't think of anything, and I'm sure there might be, but I don't know what it would be.
Because all of the Mega Pseudos have 700. But for some reason, I'm thinking it might be Ultra Necrozma, though. It's probably higher, right?
It's not as high as Mega Rayquaza.
No, but it's probably around, I want to say around 731 or some
if it beats
number
720,
like that.
I think that gives it the second highest. So, yeah, that could be... Well,
I need an answer, guys.
You pick Sublime. I personally think it's slightly more likely to be Ultra Necrozma.
I'm slightly inclined to agree with that. Let's go with Ultra Necrozma.
That is correct. It is Ultra Necrozma with a base stat total of 754.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's crazy high. It's like, it is actually just below, like the primals, I think.
Which are 770.
Yeah, which are 770. So it's not like Arceus isn't nearly as high.
But they share, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's correct. That gives you guys 6 points today. Which is
good.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
Man, you're not gonna believe like how many people are just like real close to each other. It's stupid close in every direction. So let me go ahead and format this. So tied for first place right now, we have Zcron and Whimsicott with 28 points.
Oh.
Tied in third, we have Seth Vilo and Sublime Manic with 21 points. In fifth place, we have R.Sigma with 18. In sixth, we have Basket with 16. Tied for seventh, we have Jushiro and Linian with 11. And in ninth, we have Bo and Shamu tied with 10 points. So there we are, guys. I mean, yeah, it's super close, like, all around. I don't think I've ever had 4 of you guys hit 20 in the same trivia session.
Wow.
So, congrats to you guys doing that. And welcome to PokeQuiz PokeQuiz, the part of the show where we quiz your co-host on their innate Pokemon knowledge. This segment of the show is brought to you by AnimeGravy.com, where you can check out some cool, original anime-inspired prints, and also mugs and other crazy other stuff.
Tapestries, probably.
Yeah, and they've got some stuff, but you can go check it out. This is the part of the show that where we're going to quiz your co-host. We have 5 Pokemon-related trivia questions for them to answer. You can try to play along at home. Maybe they're too smart for you. I don't know. Zcron and Sigma today are going to be operating as a team together, where they are going to be answering the questions. They are in a race against their fellow co-hosts to 30 points. Whoever hits 30 points first gets a $20 credit to the Puckle T Public store, where they can get something of $20-ish value. So first of all, Scron's at 28 points. So there's a good chance he gets here today because we have 5 questions, each worth 1 point apiece. One of these questions has a bonus point, and if you get all the questions correct, you get 7 points. Without using the hint, you get 7 points.
Bring it, Thatch. I hope they're hard.
Also, if Sigma helps him cross the finish line today, because Sigma is not at 28 points, Sigma gets to take his points into the next trivia cycle. So, these questions are not easy, mind you, because we're going to see if we can make you earn that whatever thing from TeePublic that you might want.
My body is ready like Reggie. Let's do this.
So here we go. Question number 1. What Pokemon is classified as the synthetic Pokemon?
Oh boy. So the first things that come to mind are Porygon and Cast Form, R.Sigma. What do you think on that?
I was leaning towards Type Null and Silvally, so.
Oh, that's true. That actually sounds right.
I don't know which one though.
I'm trying to think of their species names, because Porygon is I don't even know.
Data, maybe?
A what?
Is it a data Pokemon, maybe, or something?
It's probably not Porygon. Oh, Castform's the forecast Pokemon, so I'm going to say it's probably Type Null or Silvally. Or some. Isn't like Type Null like the armor Pokemon or something?
It is the armor one. It's also like the one they focus on, because I'm not sure if they knew Silvally existed, since there were only 3 in existence, and 2 of them are frozen. Or one of them is still frozen. It's weird.
I'd probably say Silvally. That seems like a reasonable guess.
Seems fine to me. You're the one this matters for.
Hey, I'm trying to get you some points, man. All right, let's go with Silvally.
Silvally is correct. It's also Type Null is correct as well.
Sweet.
So because they're both the same Pokemon. Like Type Null is just Silvally with a helmet on. Like
No, Thatch, they're different.
It's just a little slower.
It's slower because it's got a huge helmet on. Like, that's the only reason. All right, so that's 1 point. You're still 1 away, Zcron. Yes. Let's see if you can get anything else. So, this next question, I need all 3 types for you to get the point.
Okay.
Currently in the anime, what are the 3 types of Pokemon that Ash has never caught?
Oh! Okay.
Never caught. I should make that distinction. Caught.
So, oh my goodness. So, like, if he's gifted something or something like that.
He has to have had this Pokemon in a Pokeball.
Okay. So, my first guess is going to be, so there's no redundancies, electric, because he never caught Pikachu. And because of that very loud hint at the beginning.
I'm gonna say no, absolutely not. That's not I'm gonna tell you right now you're on the wrong idea. Like,
okay. So like, if a Pokemon evolves into something, then that doesn't count? Or
no, that counts too. He has to have owned this Pokemon.
Okay, I just wanted some clarification. Alright. This is hard. Okay, so it's not dark, it's not ice, it's not grass, it's not water, it's not fire. I can know what it's not, but I don't know. Maybe it's steel? I can't think of any steel off the top of my head.
Same. I don't
Fairy,
know much steel.
Maybe? Maybe. No, it's not bug, it's not flying. Definitely not normal, because all the birds. Okay, so we're thinking steel, like, I want to say he had a fairy, but, like, I can't think of any, so I'm probably going to say
it would have been a retconned fairy if he had one.
Yeah, I'm going to say fairy, because he never actually did catch Jigglypuff, so I'm going to say steel fairy, and he's had fighting, probably. Yes, Scrafty. So steel fairy, and,
He's had dragon.
oh, yes, he has had dragon.
Good old Gibble and Gudra.
Yep. Oh, man. Is it Ghost? No, he's had a Haunter, and a Poison.
He didn't catch a Haunter.
Oh, he didn't catch a Haunter. And that's the only ghost he's had. So, yeah, Steel, Fairy, Ghost. That will be our answer, I guess. Are you okay with that?
I mean, it's your PokeQuiz to win.
Hey, no, you're in this too. Don't you pin that on me. All right, I'm going with it. Steel, Fairy, Ghost, Thatch. Let's see.
That is unfortunately incorrect. The answer is Psychic, Ghost, and Fairy. Steel was actually on the list until very recently, to be fair.
Psychic.
Okay. Ash has recently caught a Meltan, though.
Oh, I didn't know he actually caught that in a ball.
Yeah, he actually caught it.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. So, pretty close, though, Zcron. Pretty close. But no cigar.
Okay, that's cool. That was a good question.
Yeah, next question is a Pokedex entry, because I like doing these because, one, they're easy, and Uncle Oshawott feeds them to me. So, its Pokemon Y entry reads, even in the fiercest wind, it can control its fluff to make its way to any place in the world at once. Who's that Pokemon?
There are two. You get to pick which one.
Right, so like Altaria or like Whimsicott or Codney.
Is Altaria even in the Dex?
It's probably not Altaria. It's either Cottonee or Whimsicott.
You got two choices.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I feel like that would try to throw us off by making us think it's Whimsicott, because we always ask Whimsicott, so I'm going to say Cottonee.
Cottonee is incorrect. The answer is actually Jumpluff.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because Whimsicott can't actually, like, decide where it goes. It kind of just rides the wind. Jumpluff can actually control where it goes.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. It's Skiploom and it's Hoppip that fly in the wind.
Yeah.
Knowing what's happening.
But it also doesn't have fluff either.
True.
It doesn't have fluff. Only Jumpluff has fluff in that line.
Okay.
All right. So you're still at 1 point, Scron. You still got to get one more to cross that finish line.
I'm feeling the heat now, Thatch.
All right. Question number 4. This is your bonus point. This has a bonus point. There are 2 answers. You get 1 point for each answer. So you can cross that finish line in style if you get both of them. What are the only 2 non-bug type Pokemon that can learn Twin Needle? Or I should say lines, because some of these Pokemon evolve.
Ooh. 2.
But these are by Egg Move. They learn Twin Needle by Egg Move. 2 bug type Pokemon, non-bug type Pokemon that learn Twin Needle.
Okay.
So it is not Naganadel. Okay.
Can we use our hint here? I
suppose, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Let's use our hint.
These are not bug type Pokemon.
Well, you said that.
One of them is one. Oh man, I don't want to like give this away because this is a good question, and you don't deserve give me's on the finish line. Okay.
I used my hint. Darn it.
Let's see. So one of these Pokemon has spikes, so it makes it use Twin Needle probably with the spikes. And then the other Pokemon, let's see, this other Pokemon is from Generation 1. One's from Generation 1 and one's from Generation 7. That's what I'll say.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. The Generation 1, the thing that comes to mind is, like, Amistar. Do you have any thoughts, R.Sigma?
I mean, it's not Jolteon, because you said they were... Are they both egg moves?
They are... Both these Pokemon learn it via egg moves, yes.
Okay.
So,
So it's not Jolteon.
So it would need to be, like, in the... I don't know what field group the Beedrill's in.
I wonder if one might be Toxapex?
Oh! Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Okay. But
I
if
don't
it's an
know.
egg move, then Marini would also be in it. So that would...
I said a line. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Some of these evolve.
I'm gonna say Amistar and Toxapex then.
Are those your final answers?
Yes.
That is unfortunately incorrect on both accounts.
What? No!
The answer is Shelder and Togedemaru.
Shelter. What?
Shelder gets Twin Needle. Isn't that cray?
Why does Shelter get it?
Isn't that weird? It gets it through like Scorpy.
All right.
And-
Based
and
on
the-
question.
All right, so this is for all the peanuts here, Scrum.
Oh no.
You have to cross the finish line here with this question. And you're probably going to want Sigma's help on this one.
Sigma! Okay.
So, there's only one Electric-type Pokemon with this particular base stat total. And this base stat total is 430.
Oh, God.
Sigma knows the answer. And what Electric-type Pokemon is the only one to have a base stat total of 430?
Be a merciful god on this day, R.Sigma.
I'm pretty sure it's a Pika clone, but which Pika clone?
Oh no. Okay, so it's probably not Togedemaru, since we just talked about that one. And Molga, Pachirisu. And that could be Plusle because they'd be the same.
And they'd be garbage.
Yeah. Gen 2 was Pichu, so Gen 3, 4. Pachirisu or Molga is what comes to mind. Or technically Dedenne.
Dedenne.
Is Dedenne, like, less than that? Or
I feel like it's got an odd number for some reason, but I'm not sure on that.
okay.
So I'm going to make a clarification and say this is a particular form of an Electric-type Pokemon.
Oh.
Because you're just going to go down the wrong rabbit hole.
Rotom then, maybe?
What?
Rotom without a form?
This is a particular form that is exclusive to one particular game.
Oh, it's that, isn't it?
R.Sigma, we need to reset the trivia. Come on.
Is this that game that Zcron didn't play?
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Okay, I think we figured it out. But can you figure it out?
No.
I don't know if Scron can figure it out. It's whether you're a merciful god today, Sigma.
Oh no.
I don't think he knows that it has a different stat total in that game.
He doesn't know.
This is why are you bullying me?
I didn't ask you a manga question today, to be fair.
Oh no. I had two of the ones on the stats stuff. Come on. Oh man.
Just be a merciful god, Sigma.
R.Sigma, please.
We've let him struggle.
It's Partner Pikachu.
Partner Pikachu?
Partner Pikachu is correct. It is, in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, both the Partner Pikachu and the Partner Eevee have different base stats to make them better than normal. And so Pikachu actually has a unique base stat total in that game of 430.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular Pikachu have different base stats, but the Partner Pikachu has a particular base stat.
So it is the most Pika clone of the Pika clones.
It is. It is. You're exactly right. So, Scron, that gives you 2 points, which gives you 30 points total, and crosses the finish line. And in the next one, Sigma's winning because he's got 2 points.
Yeah.
But so, Scrod, what are you going to buy with your TeePublic money?
Probably a tapestry to give to Seth or something.
Give it to Seth?
Yeah, because he wanted the tapestry so much. I mean, if he wants it,
that's fair.
You could make him earn it.
We hope you like that. If you want to keep up with Puckle throughout the week, you can go over to the main feed at Puckle Podcast, or you could, of course, just check us out on Discord. Link is in the show notes. You can always support the show in a number of ways by checking out our YouTube channel for more content. You can also check out our Twitch at twitch.tv/thepucklepodcast, and our YouTube is youtube.com/pucklepodcast. You can, of course, help support the show in a variety of different ways. The first being checking out our TeePublic store, purchasing something. You could also go ahead and you can go subscribe to us on Twitch with the Twitch Prime membership, or you can go buy some Vite Ramen using code Puckle at checkout for a 10% discount. Or, more importantly, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/pucklepodcast. But we hope you liked it, and we will catch you guys on the flip-flop.